Well, it would appear that we're live. I see Scott there. How you doing, Scott? Evening, morning. Good to see you, as always. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone enjoyed Pinball's stream. They're always good. They're always informative, and they always go by in the blink of an eye. Just like bam. That's like the fastest hour on the internet. But always very, very good. Very informative. Amazing crowd in there, which is awesome. Menashe, I see you there. Treasures in Kentucky, all the way from Kentucky. Hello, hello. Eric, I see you there. Anna O, welcome. Charlie Knoll, how you doing, Charlie? Deb, good to see you. Ruth E. Langley, welcome from the beautiful state of Cali. Hi, Lori. How you doing? Hey, Judy. Prepper Chicken, Texas. Guys and gals, go check out Judy. Prepper Chicken, Texas. So hope everyone's having a great Saturday so far. A good weekend. Whether being productive or relaxing, whatever you want. Ooh, wait. Morning's making biscuits. I'll have mine with blueberry jam, please. Sam, I see you there. Welcome. Brett, my buddy from Broussard Homestead. It's another channel. If you guys are into the homesteading thing, check out Broussard Homestead. They're doing a bit of a push to try and hit 5,000 by the end of the year. So if you don't know Broussard Homestead, Brett, go ahead and drop your link there. Go check them out. If you like what they're doing, show them some love and give them a subscribe. And that would be awesome. Honey Badgers, I see you there. Another great channel. Goodness gracious. Channel after channel after channel here. Hickory Croft Farm, another fantastic channel. Carla Knoll, I see you there. Cindy Ham, Mender Mom, there you are. Welcome. Brenda, hello again. Menashe, I see you there. Oh, playing Monopoly. There you go. Well, enjoy. Have a nice. You're embezzling like. Are you the banker? Are you embezzling like Trudeau? Have a fun time with the family. Since you're a mod on Pinball's channel, can you check and see if I'm banned? No one can see my messages. Hang on a second, guys and gals. I'm going to stop the chat here. That's A Truck Campbell. Let me just write that down. And what I'll have to do, honestly, is I'll have to shoot Pinball a text and see what that is. Sorry, guys and gals. When I pause the chat, I'm going to miss a whole bunch of it, and I apologize. I try and say hi to everyone, but A Truck Campbell. Okay. A Truck Campbell. I'll shoot Pinball a text tomorrow when I get a minute, and we'll look into that, okay? He can look into it. I can't do that, okay? He's the only one that can do that. All right, seeing as I got it paused, and Cassidy, Hike with Mike, Wing Mom, Noodlehead, Ace, there you are, Rhonda, Carrot Top, Olgard, good to see you, Jenny D. All right, now I'm going to scroll it back down, and that's where I'm going to miss a bunch of chat, so I do apologize, guys and gals. Jeep, I see you there. Jenny D from Iowa, Southeast Iowa. Lovely. Lorna, there you are. Do what you need to do, Lorna. I totally get that it's been a long day for you. Well, my video earlier might have shown that I'm fed up, but by this point, I think a bunch of us are just have had it up to here, right? Dottie, I see you there. Welcome. Amy Broussard, good to see you. Pasta, just for you. Tip Top, there you are. Welcome. Wild Nesting, good to see you. Yeah, listening while doing stuff is a great way to spend your time. Absolutely. Joni Friels, good evening to you. The clock is still here, and it's still set at the same time. I have not felt an urge to advance it any further. Josh, I see you there. Rochelle, I see you. Welcome. Papa P, there you are. It wasn't a bad one. Let's put it that way. It was a, let's just say, even keel week here for me. Tenny, Tenne, good evening. I see you there. Angie, welcome. Steve Smith, there you are. PNP, good evening. I like to say the hellos, get through the hellos. Sassy Knitter, there you are. Welcome. Mark Webb, good to see you, as always. Yeah. Oh, there you are, Sassy. Welcome. It's Corey Vex. Welcome. It's good to see you, Corey. Good to see you again. Rip Snorton. Yo! Good to see you. Welcome. Anyone pretty knowledgeable with composting? You know what, Mender Mom? There'll be a ton of folks in here in the chat that'll be good with composting. So if any of you guys and gals can go ahead and pay attention to Mender Mom's question, is anyone pretty knowledgeable with composting? You're going to get a fantastic barrage of information, okay? Your governor, Colorado, has signed an executive order banning hospital care. Oh, from the non-salad eaters. Oh yeah, that'll set things off. That'll set things off. Grammy Karen, good to see you. Your dog eats jeans. I've seen that name before. I love the name. That's a great name. Welcome. It's good to see you. Good evening. Happy Saturday. Well, it may be a reference to my clock, but my clock's set to 18 seconds to midnight. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind some Iron Maiden either. Old Iron Maiden. I got a bunch on vinyl here. Canning supplies and a 308. Awesome. Sounds like you're covering your bases there. I appreciate that, Mark. I can always use one thumbs up. Yeah, Bjorn did put a video up. He's getting pretty fed up too. Well, Regan, there you are. Welcome. It's good to see you. Missed you over at Les's earlier. I guess you were outside hanging with the chickens, which is cool. I hope you and Kelly are both well, as always, Regan. Say a nice hello to Southern Boy Prepper here, guys and gals. Another great channel, wonderful Southern gentleman. Oh, Chicken Prepper, thank you. The salad dressing point, yeah. What if I like to have feta cheese and oil and vinegar on my salad instead, right? It is, yeah, we're definitely living in strange times. But we'll get through it. Like, I mean, you know, Maverick, I see you there. Welcome. Hobby Garden, I see you. Happy Saturday. Yeah, we're definitely living in interesting and strange times. But we will get through it. It's going to be really strange and uncomfortable until we do. It's not going to be easy. You know, like the last year and a half or 2 years hasn't been easy for anyone. And True Seeker, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. And it's going to get more weird. They're going to try and make it more weird, in my opinion. Chris McGrath, I see you there. Welcome. Big Bear, look at you. Welcome. Good to see you. KG, okay. Your Walmart had some bare shelves today. All right, KG, can you give us a rough idea where you're at? We don't want your address or your postal code, just roughly where you are so that folks can know. Like, you know, neighbors, you got neighbors in here, right? Yeah, Scott, we do, but we celebrated it a month ago. Why? Because it's colder up here and the harvest comes in a month earlier, right? That's just kind of how it rolls. The colder it is, the sooner your harvest comes in, the sooner you celebrate the harvest. And that's what Thanksgiving is up here for us. It's just a celebration of the blessings of the harvest that we've been blessed to get, right? Sparkle chest. Listen there, 1260. Sparkle chest. You don't want to see the sparkly chest, I'll tell you. You want to see it even less than you want to see Sparkle Socks' sock drawer. I will tell you that right now. Sister Marie, guaranteed. Keep your eyes open, guys and gals. Make mental note of what we're going through, because we are living in history, historical times. At least in our times, you know, no one alive has seen this. at least to my knowledge. But then again, I don't know everybody. But ordering extra lids, yeah. Ragnarok, welcome. Good to see you. Win-win, I see you there. Happy Saturday to everyone. Oh, you're in Iowa, near Des Moines. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's a crappy part of history that we're living in. It's obviously not, hey, these are the best of times part of history, you know? Sunflower, I see you there. America First, welcome. San Jose, it's $5. All right, you know what? Some guys and gals are chiming in with what's loose and what's a little bit lean on the shelves here. Mender Mom, I told you there'd be a ton of good information in here for you. Tons and tons of smart people and fantastic channels here in the chat from which for you to draw information. Myself, I know roughly how to get it done, but there are people here in the chat that are far, far better at it than I am. So, you know, the community is a great resource to call upon, right? Well, I think the mashed potatoes is hanging out inside of one of those sparkle socks. It's socks with a dog pattern on them. Oh boy, he's going right right into his kitty sock drawer, is he? Oh my God. Patty Bob, boom, there you are. Patty Bob, we're just about to get into the skinny here. Anyone doesn't know, our friend Patty Bob is from Germany. He's chiming in from Germany. He's our buddy over there. He has a channel, so please go check him out. And you can stay posted on what's going over there, right? Okay, so yeah, you might as well go ahead and chime in with the skinny, whatever that is, where you guys and gals are. Lady Snickerdo, I see you there. Welcome. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome. It's good to see you and happy Saturday. SHTF, I see you there. But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and hey Les, good to see you. I'm well. It was good to see you up there tonight. Yeah, so if you guys and gals want to go ahead and chime in with the skinny, whatever that is, where you're at. Now, for anyone who's new in here who doesn't know what the skinny is, Betsy, that's okay. You're never late. I'm still talking, so that means we're still going. And I just came on, really. Lori. Boom. That is awesome. Congratulations. I hope you ease into it nicely, and I hope they treat you well, and you know, I hope you do well there. That is awesome news. For anyone who's new and doesn't know what the skinny is, that's roughly where you're from. We don't want your address or your postal code. Roughly where you're from. If there's any shortages of anything, what your fuel price is, what your price of ground beef is. Amy, okay, you guys stay safe on the road, okay? All right. Yeah, what your fuel price is, what your average price of ground beef is, if there's any fluctuations like that. And you know, what you're running for, if it's an extremely low or extremely high daytime temperature. Your daughter's hiding in there? Too shy to say hi. Well, tell us, Honey Badgers, put it in bold, tell us what her name is, and we'll all tell her hello and make her feel even more shy, or hopefully more welcome. Don't take the salad dressing. I have no intention of doing that, Les. No intention. I like different toppings on my salad. $3.55 the cheap gas. Folks are chiming in. Food prices are up and temps are low. So you're happy about the low temperatures. I know that. Yeah, the Kentucky Believer, we surprisingly, well, I'm not about surprisingly, but we do tend to get a bunch of people from Kentucky in here, which is fantastic, because it's nice when all y'all chime in on what the skinny is wherever you're from in different places in Kentucky, or if, hey, there's no ground beef over here. Oh, but there's some in this county over here. Come on over and you can get some. It's on sale for blah, 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 or whatever, right? There's a shortage of brains. Oh yeah, Aussie capital. Yeah, Chris. All right. There's an Australian brother in the. Well, Chris may be a guy or a gal, whichever. Um, but in the Aussie capital, yeah, there's definitely a shortage of brains there, and that trend seems to be trending globally. Her name is Nicole. Guys and gals in the chat, LG Homestead, welcome. Guys and gals in the chat, I want you to say hello to Honey Badger Homestead, their daughter, Nicole. Hello and happy Saturday, Nicole. You don't have to be shy. We won't bite. This is a clean channel. We try not to cuss and anything like that. So it's a family-friendly channel. If you like to say hello, you're more than welcome to do so. And if you just want to listen, you're more than welcome to do that as well. And if you have any questions, get your moms or your dads to ask it, and we can get them answered. I mean, if your moms and dads can't answer them, then there's plenty of awesome folks here in the chat who can help with that, right? So get myself a cube of Kokanee Glacier. A cube of Kokanee Glacier. Well, I've had some Kokanee before, William Smith. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you ever so much. And when I enjoyed it, it was delicious. It's been a number of years, so maybe I should have to revisit that. And thank you ever so much for that. I appreciate that. I hope you're well tonight. Oh, Kelly, yeah. So Pinball sent you. You were on a live stream and came over. After you finished your chores. Well, that's great. I appreciate anyone coming over from Pinball's channel. It's always very, very much appreciated. And hopefully you can find some value here, find something interesting or pertinent, or at least it makes sense of some kind. Sometimes we don't always do a serious chat. Sometimes it's lighthearted and it's just fun. And but I mean, it's been a little more serious these days because things are getting a little bit more serious. The accent, Kelly. Yes, I don't have an accent. You have an accent. That's funny. You know what? That's what Amy from Broussard Homestead says to me all the time. Oh, I just love his accent and how he says pasta. It's like, well, and she's from Louisiana. And I tell her all the time, said, I don't have an accent. Y'all have an accent, right? So it's kind of funny. It doesn't matter where you are. Every little place has their own pasta. Or wait a second. No. Amy likes it a different way. Amy wants me to make her some pasta. That's right. Red, green. Goodness gracious. Me and you acres. I see you there. There's another great channel, guys and gals. Another great homesteading channel. And they're just building their second homestead here now. They sold out their first one. They're building a brand new homestead. So that's another great channel to check out from a ground up build. And Honey Badger's Homestead is doing pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same. So both channels to look at. Hickory Croft Farm, a great homesteading channel. A fantastic wealth of knowledge there. Armored Ghost, there you are. Salad dressing is killing people within weeks of the first taste. Yeah, maybe the oil is rancid or something, you know? It's definitely not for everyone. So why they are pushing so hard for it? I mean, I think we understand that, and it's like a zero tolerance. It's just no 100% across the board, right? America first. Well, thanks so much. I'm waving love right back. Yeah. No salad dressing, thanks. I don't want my salad topped with dressing. I'll have it with other stuff. But that's just it. Yeah, if you want to talk about my video from today a little bit, hey, Mike D, welcome. All right, Mike's chiming in with what's going on over there. Yeah, that's code truck. Yeah, I select different names all the time, but if I say it and I repeat it a lot and I refer to it regarding something, you can consider it the pat on the back there, right? Cat King, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, to chime in on a little bit from my video earlier today, it's hey Scrappy, it's things are really coming to a point where they're forcing people into a corner where, like, literally, they're trying to make it impossible, maybe without intention, but they're making it impossible for people if they actually wanted to leave the country. It's like, no, I don't want the salad dressing. I just want the heck out of here. On to greener pastures. Now, don't get me wrong. K-Dog, I see you there. Welcome. Donna, welcome. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of worse places on the globe in Canada to live. Canada's got its pluses and its minuses, like everywhere else, right? Not yet, Papa P, but it's hopefully, fingers crossed and God willing. Hey, Jenny, welcome, South Florida. There's a whole bunch of you chiming in here now. But yeah, they're forcing people into a position as if they're building a wall around the country, not letting people out, unless you have globs and globs of salad dressing, right? So, hey, can't cross the border without the salad dressing. Lori, you know what I mean? Like, that's where it's leaving us. You can't cross the border without however much salad dressing they want. You can't get on a plane. You can't get on a boat. You can't get on a train, right? So, like, where does that leave people? It leaves people's prisoners in their own country. How are you supposed to leave? We got a border to the south, and of course there's one around Alaska. I call it the same sort of border, but everything else around us is water. You're not allowed to get on a boat. You're not allowed to get on a train. You're not to get on a plane. How are you supposed to get out? Well, I've mentioned that truck previously. With the country that you mentioned there, having had so much dressing, that once the dressing is doled out, they seem to have an extraordinarily high number of salads afterwards. Isn't that strange? Truth, yes, yes. But yeah, I'm gonna swim all the way to frickin' Belgium or wherever. Tunnel my way to what? China? No. Well, I got an SUV too, but again, can't cross the border without a little slap on the sleeve there. Oh no, it's true, says Florida. Evan, I see you. Welcome. See Judy chiming in with the little bit of skinny is over there. Okay, see, so that's just it, right? Mini buckling, right? Like you can't get out. Welcome to the Hunger Games. No kidding. Yeah, kayak all the way to the freaking Iceland, right? Arkansas 11, I see you there, brother. Welcome. It's good to see you as always. Try Mexico or dress like the Tallywhackers if you want to escape. An ultralight aircraft and fly out. Could I build myself a rocket? Survival Buzz, thank you. I appreciate that. And things will work out. It's just going to be unfreaking comfortable as all get up until we get it all worked out, okay? Rich Mountains, I see you there. Appreciate that, chicken prepper, very much. Thank you ever so much. Run out of soup. But regarding the title of this, hey, Sparky's Run. Well, people are starting to talk about that simply because of the video I put up this afternoon. Am I a prisoner in my own country? And pretty much the answer to that is yes, right? Armored Ghost, I see you there. And you know what? That last word that you wrote in there starts with a P and ends with an R. Isn't most of MSM brought to you by them or someone similar these days? That's all right, Lone Star. Don't you give it a second thought. I figured you've been busy. I hadn't seen you in a little while, so I just hope you and Teresa are both well. But there is hope. Regarding the title of this, does pushback work? The answer is yes, and we're starting to see evidence of that now. I'm not sure how our brothers and sisters in Australia are making it with some of the pushback that is being experienced down there. If it's working or not, I haven't really gotten updates or in-tuned updates on that. And isn't this curious? Let me think. Isn't it very, very curious? Like, there was a whole bunch of crap going on over in France, right? You guys remember that? Whole bunch of pushback happening over in France? Exactly, Joe, exactly. Well, the French were saying no in a big way. And then their fearless leaders brought the hammer down on them harder. Did they not? Like, you can't even go into the grocery store if you don't have the salad dressing, you can't go into the grocery store to get the salad dressing. You know what I'm saying? So, and when they did that, I said, okay, it's only going to be a matter of days here before things blow, really spark off. And I haven't seen a word out of France in a few weeks. Has anyone else? Or is it just me seeing that there's nothing coming out of France? Yeah, Truck, that's what I've said before. The French don't put up with crap from their government. They'll take a bit of a push here and there, but when it comes down to it, the French have handed their country, their governments, their asses a number of times, right? So I haven't heard anything about France lately myself either. And doesn't that make you curious? Because that's where I thought the pushback was really going to start off. And it's just been vapors from France. Maybe I have to go in and do some treasure seekers. Don't give it a second thought. Welcome. We're just kind of getting into it. That's where I was going to really see the pushback start to happen. Not to diminish any of the pushback we've seen coming from our Aussie brothers and sisters. Good go on our brothers and sisters down there. Standing up for the good words. So, Ark Wildman, I see you there, brother. Hope you're well. Grizz, all the way from Montana, brother. Yep, that's me. Indeed, yeah. Well, my backyard is just about dead here now, Broussards. The only thing growing back there left is thyme, and I still gotta dig the Eve. I see you there. I still gotta dig out the sunchokes, but aside from that, Truck, exactly. It's been a good long while since we've seen anything out of there. And that was just a couple of days after I said, okay, this is going to light up here shortly, seeing as the governing bodies decided to. I'm planning to go see my folks for Christmas, Papa P. Raptor Ranch, welcome. Good to see you. But aside from what we have been seeing out of Australia, which has been a lot less of late, and absolute vapors out of France, we're not seeing anything like that from anywhere. So I wanted to give you guys and gals the report on what I'm seeing. Now, this obviously, because of the subject matter of this is obviously going to be demonetized, and I'm going to have to go fight it and appeal it. And, you know, my video from this afternoon was probably also demonetized, but I haven't even looked into that aside from answering a few comments in there when I've had time. But, well, I kind of thought so, Patty Bob. I appreciate the heads up on that, because I haven't seen word one, not word one. Truck, don't be so sure about that, okay? Think about Myanmar just a few scant months ago and what the military did to their cell phone service. You know, the military were trying to perpetrate a coup over the government, right? And they went and squashed all people's communications because they were gathering and protesting against it. And they didn't want to have any of that. They didn't want people to organize, right? So they shut everyone's service down. Don't think it can't happen anywhere on the globe. Flip of a switch, right? Flick of a Switch. There's a great album by AC/DC, by the way. I have that on vinyl. Great album. But I wanted to share with you guys and gals a little bit of the pushback I'm seeing happen here in Canada. Not seeing with my own eyes, but I'm seeing news reports out of it. Now let's start with something new, okay, out of New Brunswick, okay. Now, I saw a story a couple of days ago, 2-3 days ago, about, it was the New Brunswick Labor Board who slapped a cease and desist order on the government with all of these mandates, you know, mandated salad dressings for certain workers and blah, 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 right? So, Buzz, exactly, yeah. So the New Brunswick Labor Board has gone ahead and slapped a cease and desist order on the government regarding all this crap. Why? Because they don't want their province, or the rest of the country for that matter, to fall apart. Now, I believe each province has their own labor board, and they wield an insane amount of power, just like a lot of the unions do, okay? Now, so that's one example, and it's working, okay? It's working. There's a bit of pushback, and it's working. Hickory Croft, okay, you stay well and safe, okay? Guys and gals, don't forget to go check out Hickory Croft Farm when you have a chance. Check out their videos. If you like what they're doing, give them a subscribe, okay? Great family, and really know their business when it comes to gardening and homesteading and animal husbandry and all those kinds of things. So definitely well worth a watch. So that's just out of New Brunswick. So we got one province, New Brunswick. Let's move over into Quebec now, okay? Now, Quebec's been fighting for a long time, not just with people gathering in the streets and such, and marching and holding up signs. But, what are we here? We're the 6th of November. All right, now, the mandates for the salad dressing for their medical workers, and you know, I don't care if it's a nurse or if it's a porter or whichever. Medical workers, if you don't have the salad dressing, stop from work. And that was supposed to come into play October the 15th, okay? they put it off. The government put it off by a month to November the 15th. So that's just a scant week away. Okay, we'll see what happens in a week with Quebec. If they just put it off another month, because they don't know what to do. You know, they're probably seeing what the pushback is, and they're thinking, holy crap, if we lose this many people, we're going to be up the creek, right? Yeah, truck, absolutely. Petty Bob, has any of you seen the videos from the paper cut out fruit? Hang on a second. Guys and gals, I got this on a 30-second slow mode, and it's still pumping too fast for me. Patty Bob said something I wanted to catch up on here. I apologize. I'm going to miss some chat. I'm sorry. Fruit and vegetables on the shelves. To try and hide empty shelves. Really? Oh, I have seen that, Patty Bob. Yes, I have seen that. Yep. Just massive stupidity. Like, yeah, okay, strawberries, $2.99, $2.99 a pint or whatever. So they have a cardboard cutout of full baskets of strawberries or whatever. Rogue Life, good to see you. Welcome. I have seen that. It's just stupidity. Or hanging mats with pictures of canned soups or whatever, where the canned soups are all gone. It's like, really? They're actually doing that so that the shelves don't look empty? Well, you can't eat a frickin' plastic mat. Something about Quebec, the Quebec-based, that jumped really quick on me. Wanted to read that. Sorry, I missed that. I apologize. The chat jumps really, really quick here, even on slow mode. I apologize. I just can't catch it all, especially when I'm lambasting like this, okay? Stephanie Joe Roundtree. Yes, they do. They must think we're stupid. First of all, they must think we're a bunch of blithering idiots to believe any of this to begin with. And then secondly, they just keep piling it on and piling it on. It's like, and it gets more and more and more ridiculous every single time that they pile it on. No, South Florida, numbers are growing, so I think word's getting out. Word's getting out. But I understand what you're saying. It is surreal. It's just, it's bewildering. Every new little thing that they come out with, it's like, what? Like, seriously? As if. You really want me to believe that? You're full of crap. No way, right? Oh, yep, that's me. Just chimed in. Says the government has withdrawn that from the Quebec healthcare workers. Okay. What also took place, all right, so there's New Brunswick pushing. New Brunswick Department of Labor. There's Quebec pushing. Go medical workers. And the third story I saw this week was came from the teachers union. Broussard Homestead, you shut your whole entire face. You laughing at me? Yep, they can print money, but they can't print food or land. And you cannot comply your way out of tyranny. Comply all you want. There's no way you're complying your way out of tyranny. Okay, so the latest one I saw, the latest bit of pushback coming out of Canada I saw is from Ontario, the teachers union put a massive amount of pressure on Fatso there, Doug Ford, Mr. Cheesecake. Just stay in your basement and make cheesecake. It's really, like, really, you a-hole, when you went to visit your family that weekend? Idiot boy? They caved in New York? Well, crap. They're kind of trying to print meat. Honey badgers, you're right. from using papers, but knockoff papers. I don't know the answer to that. I think it's a thing in your phone, but you know what? I don't give a crap what kind of disease it is or what kind of frickin' little piece of paper you put in front of your face. A piece of paper in front of your face isn't going to stop a disease. Oh, you're good. Really? Screw off. Some little numbers in your cell phone aren't going to stop a disease. You're on a res? Sovereignty. As much as you can. Freedom. Raptor. Freedom. Appreciate you chiming in with that. Thank you. But, so anyways, Fat Boy Cheesecake there, he caved. He had no choice. No, we all love sparkle socks. I think his popularity is going up. But, so that's 3 provinces, right side by side, and 3 pretty strong provinces. The next strongest province would be BC. I'm not sure. I did see a story out of BC, but I wasn't able to follow it. So I don't have that information to chime in on. I didn't have time to look at it. Guaranteed, Menashe. Guaranteed. I did see something about that, something briefly just earlier today. I wasn't able to catch all of it either, Grizz. But yes, yeah. And, I mean, even frickin' Sparkle Socks in his latest retarded snap campaign. What an idiot if he thought he could win a majority. Just an idiot. But even him during that, he was caught in a quick interview, just a quick question. As he was passing by, a reporter asked him a question. You know, all this seems to be going this way. What's it about? What's it all about? And Sparkle said at this point, it's less about the salad dressing or the salad, and it's more about compliance. So that's at least he answers the questions. Yeah, there's a lot of them that don't. Sheena, that's great. Well, listen. I mean, we're not a bunch of frickin' idiots. Ramon Perez, I see you there. Welcome. Good to see you. Best name on the planet. Happy Saturday. But let's face it, we're not a bunch of idiots. What they're telling us is we got the worst plague on the planet. Worst plague. Worst ever. Okay, so be scared. Be scared. Don't move around. Don't go eat anywhere. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't go visit no one. Yet they're saying if you do this, oh, you're good. But if it was the worst disease ever, doesn't that get into your eyes too? And if it was the worst disease ever, they make people wear these all around, then you see them on the floor, on the ground, outside in the parking lot, outside of the grocery stores, and this and that. If it was really that bad, wouldn't there be somebody in a biohazard suit with a torch going around torching all that? Or collecting it up with tongs and disinfecting it and dropping it in a frickin' biohazard disposable waste container? Ivan and Joe, I see you there. Welcome. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're both well. Hope Joe's back is feeling better. But I mean, come on. They think we're idiots. Well, I'll tell you something, Truck. If they actually did work at preventing it, it'd be cured by now. And guess what? It's not cured by now. So they don't work. Yeah, people crap on the sidewalks, and you think a piece of paper is going to fix the worst disease on the frickin' planet? Stewie. Like, the whole thing doesn't even make any sense anymore. And they're still expecting us to eat it up. Lap it up out of the bowl, dum-dums. You know? Whatever crap they throw in there, just, yep, they expect us just to lap her up. Oh, they're so stupid. They'll believe it. Anything. Give me a frickin' break. And it won't ever be cured. Exactly, Northern Girl. It won't ever be cured, and neither will the flu. And you know what? They don't want to cure it either, so that they can just perpetuate the salad dressings. Oh, it's the salad dressing edition 15. You know? Right? In 2050, it's going to be like, this is the Michael Jackson vintage edition of the salad dressing. Take this one. You know? This is the Iron Maiden version. Right? Do they really think we're that stupid? Nice one, Northern Girl. Exactly. Yeah. Why do the unprotected need to take the protection that protected took if the protection that the protected took isn't protecting the protected? Give me a frickin' break. Tennessee Tactical, I appreciate that. Good evening to you. Happy Saturday. It's good to see you, and thank you for that. But like, give me a break, right? Give me a frickin' break. Enough already. Enough. Chicken prepper, yeah, it can be. I've practiced it once. South Colorado, I see you there, sister. Good to see you and welcome. But that's kind of what I had on my mind. I wanted to just let you guys and gals know what I'm seeing up here as far as pushback goes, right? Exactly, Ramona. Exactly. Same type of idea, right? Follow the science. But, you know, I tried to talk science to my kids. My kids told me, well, why don't you listen to the science? And I explained to them a little bit about science. And they just said, oh, I don't believe that. And I said, oh, is that an inconvenient science for you? Right? People don't like the science when it's not the science they want to hear. Oliver Twist, yes, wants more. Please, sir, may I have some more? But yeah, like, I mean, I'm starting to, it's starting to really chap my ass. You know what I mean? I believe so, South. Yeah, South Florida, absolutely. Truck. It can be, or it doesn't have to be. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Unquestionable science. Yes. Science is the very act of questioning things. And unquestionable science, yes. Propaganda. 100%. Well, heck yeah, Sheena. Yeah. Yeah, I got N95s, them. Hang on a second. Something just bounced here. Whiskey Woman, I see you there. WWW. Lori, I hope so. And I mean, if not, I might just go anyways, depending on what they say. Because my mom needs it. She's not well. Okay. Physically, she's fantastic. Physically, she's like 10 years younger than her. Mentally, she's about 30 years older than her. You know what I mean? gas mask and correct filter. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Oh man, I've seen people in scuba suits with masks on and snorkels and a mask over the snorkel. You know what I mean? South Colorado. That could well be in the works. Klingon, I hadn't said hello yet. Welcome. It's good to see you. Where am I going tomorrow? Where am I going tomorrow? I hadn't planned on going anywhere tomorrow. Oh, I may go to the grocery store and do a video of whatever's on the shelves, but mostly about prices. Exactly, Joe. Thank you. Appreciate that. Exactly, Patty Bob. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have a plan to go anywhere tomorrow. Tomorrow, my time is concentrated at home. I may go out and do a video at a grocery store for you guys and gals. Sunday isn't typically that busy of a day. You know, if I go Sunday at kind of 3:30 or 4, it shouldn't be too bad, too busy. Everyone should be at home, like cooking dinner and getting ready for Sunday evening dinner and that. Roaming 8 hours. I appreciate that. Okay, well, if you're still on the road, you drive safe, brother. Good Lord, Cindy Ham, I am very lucky. So why is the government denying me of that? Or have they been? Why have they been through all this? Right? I said screw it a few times. It's like, nah, I don't care what they say. I'm going. Right? Got a Mad Shad in here? Boom, there you are. How you doing, Mad Shad? Guys and gals, Mad Shad has started live streaming. And it's a pretty fun old time over there. Exactly. Exactly. Like, they got to think we're absolute idiots. Absolute idiots to believe this horse feathers they're trying to feed us. Yes, come on up here, Mad. Give the government a trial by axe. I don't know, cell phone tracing, Cindy Ham. Homestead Oss in the house. Hello, Homestead Oss. Love our Australian brothers and sisters. Hope you guys are well. Yeah, Truck, you make a good point. You make a good point. That's terribly unfortunate. Like, I mean, you know, it's not a good thing when anyone dies, but you know, through life there's what's called attrition when it comes to life and death. You know, not everyone makes it to die of old age. You know, someone drown in swimming accidents. Some people have car accidents. Some people go skating and fall through the ice. Some people jump off of their garage roofs trying to create a WWE move onto a fold-out table and either kill themselves or are paralyzed for life. You know, some people do really dumb things. They go, you know, they hold onto the bumper of a car in the wintertime and they go sledding along on their feet, and you know, the car goes around a bend and they get whipped off going around the bend and they get smoked by a bus. Right? Some people in life just die of stupidity. And when the stupid die of stupidity, I don't actually mind that. I don't actually mind that. Can be. I'm going to give you the sassiest answer possible. There are so many Chinese troops here in Canada. There are so many. This one's for you too, Mad Shad. There are so many Chinese troops here in Canada. They're all lined up behind each other at the border, just waiting for it to open. They're hunched down behind each other, with their old AKs and that, just peeking up with their grass hats on, just waiting to come in and take you guys over. They're just waiting, itching for it. They're just waiting for that border to open. Please don't insult your own intelligence. Please stop asking that question, people. There aren't even enough Canadian troops in Canada to mount a threat against the United States. To be honest with you, if there are Chinese troops here in Canada, which I guarantee there are, and there are some in the States too. Why? Because there's embassies in both countries. Guaranteed, there's Chinese troops all over the globe. Exactly the same as there's American troops all over the globe, right? America's got troops all over the globe. Why? Well, the Chinese have them all over there. Same freaking reason. Okay? So, and I mean, if Canada does have Chinese troops, there's only about 35, 38 million Canadians here. We can only hide so many. Now, to my American brothers and sisters, how many folks you got over there? 350, 360 million? You guys and gals got 10 times the population to hide way more Chinese troops than we do. So if there's any threatening Chinese troops on North American soil, they're already there. Exactly, Truck. Man, people make up conspiracy theories just like out of nowhere. Boom, boom, boom. We don't have enough of them yet. We ain't scared enough. We need to scare ourselves some more. Some people just love being terrified. And they'll come up with the most cockamamie ideas to get her done. Hey, stay scared if you want to be scared. Knock yourself out. Doesn't matter to me one way or the other. Personally, I don't do fear porn. I don't like it. I prefer information and helping people. Right? I prefer information and helping people. I find that way more progressive than any kind of BS you could possibly invent. You know what, Roaming? Canada has been the watchdog for your northern border for 70 years. Do you think that has stopped? Do you think that's going to stop for any reason? Because if it does stop, we're probably more screwed than you guys are. You understand? Ivan and Joe, you stay well, okay? That's never going to stop. If you haven't realized it yet, Canadians and our American brothers and sisters have a symbiotic relationship. We rely on the other, right? You guys got some of the muscle, and we got the best intel on the planet. Truck, I know. And we've already tried to sort through on a number of live streams. We've always already thrown out plenty of solutions. Send them to different ports, right? Call up the Marines. Unload those boats. It can be done. It's not being done. The only question is why, right? And it is a big problem. I'm not saying it's not a big problem. It's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. What's the solution? We've already talked about lots of them. And I mean, we're supposed to be the stupid ones, right? Yet it's not us who's making the decisions to not make that happen, right? We're the ones coming up with the solutions. All being ignored. Why? Boom, there you go, roaming. Exactly. Thank you for your service, by the way. And I was also Eastern Command as part of my service, so thank you for yours. Eastern Command Intel. So when I say we've got some of the best intel on the planet, I don't speak from hearsay or hearing a whisper here and there about it, or reading a novel from the Brits or anything like that. To anyone in here from any country who has served, currently serving, retired, or passed, thank you for your service. The treasure seekers, I believe that to be true. Yeah. Yeah. But so those were just a couple of the ideas I wanted to share with you guys and gals tonight. You know, it's always the hellos at the beginning and then a skinny, but I wanted to talk about the pushback and the pushback that I'm seeing up here. Maybe you guys and gals around in different places in the globe aren't seeing all the news that comes out of Canada, and I guarantee you I'm not seeing all of it either. But the bits that I do see that show the pushback and how it's working, I want to share because this isn't happening in some countries yet. Our brothers and sisters to the south aren't experiencing this yet. Well, some people are. Jason's getting his ass kicked. Folks in New York are getting their asses kicked, and handed to them. So they're starting to experience it. Pushback works. Pushback works. So it's just a matter of how you do it. Now, what they're trying to do, the governments are trying to hamstring us with new words and new words and terminologies that there aren't laws for yet. So they can just throw this one down and have someone invent something new and throw that one down and invent something new, throw that one down. And they're not infringing on any laws per se, or they're skirting the law in whatever way. So that's Bullfrog. Good to see you, brother. Welcome. Always good to see you. I enjoyed you the other late night over on Dangerous. That was good. Good to see you over there. But I wanted to share a bit about that pushback that I'm seeing and showing you that it does work. Now, we'll keep you posted on what comes out of it, because I can't just say this and then we go on to sunshine, bunnies, and ponies and just have a fun little rest of our time. You got to follow up about it, right? I froze. I seem to be moving okay, but all right. Patty Bob's got it right there. Message to all vets. Check out globalveteransalliance.com. Please share. I've shared it all I can. If one of my moderators wants to pull that up and drop a link to it, it would be much appreciated. Thank you ever so much. Sheena, that's a great tune. Absolutely great tune. But I don't have it on vinyl. I do not have one single Metallica album on vinyl. Every single Metallica vinyl that comes across my path goes into my son's collection. I built him a vintage system, so he's got the vinyl too. So it's not that I don't like Metallica. I mean, man, I've spent hundreds of dollars on Metallica albums for him, like beautiful limited edition picture ones and nice good collectibles and stuff like that. So, Book, I see you there. Shame on me. No. It goes to my son's collection. Goes to my son's collection. It's the same as I don't have any Rolling Stones. Not one single Rolling Stones album in my collection. 2 reasons. Why? First reason, they all go to my son. Reason for that is, when Metal and I were growing up, Rolling Stones was my mom's favorite band, and I've just heard way too much of it. Roaming, you stay while I'm safe, okay? Got a hair on my nose. 5x5 just means, Miss Gail, 5x5 means good audio and good video. That means, it just means if somebody asks, oh, I can hear you, but I can't, your picture's froze, or I can see you, but I don't have any audio. Somebody else will chime in, oh, it's 5x5 here, which might mean you might have to go out of the chat, refresh, come back in, and George Ball, I see you there, welcome. And just refresh to kind of, you know, if you're having glitches or whatever on your end, it's can be corrected easily that way. Nanya, I see you there, welcome. That's a great tune, Grizz. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I dislike the Rolling Stones. I think Jumpin' Jack Flash is probably one of my favorite Stones tunes. But, you know, I heard all of it growing up, like all of it, again and again and again. And I'm talking like when I was 4 and 5 and stuff like that, right? So, Scrappy Cat. I also heard something to the effect of that Sesame Street is promoting with the P to the R there is the Sesame Street is even promoting the salad dressing. South Florida, currently running a temperature of 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Minus 30 divided by 2. That's about 6 degrees Celsius. Here where I am now, up a little bit further north of me where Northern Girl Hobbies is, she's probably got frost up there. She's 5 hours north of me, something like that. Miss Gail, that's quite all right. We try and interact well with the chat in case anyone has a question. So many awesome people in here have answers for that or whichever. But yeah, it's you know, I wanted to share with you guys and gals what a bit of the pushback is like that I'm seeing. I'll do more research through the week here. Well, I guess we're the weekend here now, but I'll do a little bit more research, see what I can come up with for my Monday stream. But I think what I'm going to do maybe for my Monday stream is I might make things a little bit lighter and do a mail call. I got a bunch of mail in, a bunch of birthday cards that came in late and packages. So I kind of, you know, do you like a chat like this better, or would you prefer an easy, simple one on Monday, just an hour, boom, that's it. Just like, you know, the skinnies and hellos and a bit of mail. Mail call is all right. Maybe no, I don't want to do that in a separate video. My camera only records for 15 minutes and it might run longer than that. But maybe I'll do a separate live stream on it. Mondays, I like to do a decent live stream because I do them earlier. I do them at 7 Eastern, which is better for, you know, folks who go to bed earlier. So I like to provide some good information on a Monday as well. But yeah, I'll think about it between now and then, and we'll get it figured out. Menashe, you can contact Northern Girl Hobbies and she'd be able to help you out. Jen, if Menashe gets a hold of you there, please feel free to extend to her my mailing address. All right, yeah, just email Northern Girl and she'd be happy to get it to you. I appreciate that, Northern Girl Hobbies. Thank you. Oh, Mark, you on your way? All right, it was good to have you here, as it always is. I think with that, guys and gals, I'm also going to jump down. I've been on for about an hour and 15 minutes, but I've been moderating for Pinball for an hour before that, and I got my my points across. Kind of what I wanted to share with you guys and gals is the whole idea about pushback. Does it work? From what I'm seeing, the answer is yes, but things haven't really flipped off too hard just yet. We realize that this is a legal game and a legal frickin' dance, a legal mind game they're trying to do. So we got to try and fight them through the legal system to actually squash them and say, no, you can't do that, right? Before it goes to anything bigger, right? So I appreciate that. Guys and gals, everyone who came in the chat, I appreciate each and every one of you. My moderators, thank you ever so much for coming in, doing all the things that you do. Bullfrog, good to see you as always. To anyone who dropped a super chat, thank you ever so much. It's very, very much appreciated. I know that stuff doesn't just grow on trees anymore. So what you do share with me, I do appreciate that. Don't ever think for a second that I don't. So. Don't forget to hold up your brothers and your sisters, guys and gals. Don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to hold them up. With that, that's your Saturday night. I'm North, and I'm out. God bless, guys and gals. Stay well and safe. Have a great weekend. All right, where's that button? Here we go.